I'm Hylton Mowday. I'm a professional composer, musician, saxophone player, producer, songwriter. Being a musician, musicians tend to want to be in a city because that's where the thing is, but actually I much prefer the open spaces. And although I'm not a surfer or a swimmer for that matter, I do like the sea, and I do like hanging out in the sea. Obviously Alex and I met, we met many years ago in my father's band. She was singing and we started conversation, I was playing. Found out she was an architect and was like, oh yeah, that's kind of interesting. And we've been on quite an adventure ever since, doing architectural things and a lot of music gigs. Obviously she's a painter as well, so a lot of the house is filled with her art and our contemporaries and friends' arts too. I do think whether it's architecture, music, singing, design, it's all we're all in that box of creative things, and that, whatever that means, because I think we try and working that out all the time, and I think things that are a little bit more tangible, like things that are not that perfect as well, it's also really cool because it inspires creativity. I think the fact that there's nature outside and you can hear buzzing bees and noises and cicadas, you feel much more connected than in a sterile environment that's maybe perfect, but it's got no soul. This house does have soul.
Good design can really shape how you live, and it can have a real positive impact upon your life and a really positive impact upon your relationships. And these big impacts then change the way we live, they change the memories that we build, and then it changes the way that you see your life, and it's the way that you see your past and the way that you may perceive your future. And I find it really exciting to be a part in such an intimate way of people's lives and being able to impact them in this way. What drives me really is to make architecture where people can be happy. That you actually can be happy and you can have influence on how people live and fundamentally how they interact with one another. How can you make spaces so that they can have a positive interaction? Like, how do you make spaces where you can really build good memories? Because that's kind of all you got at the end.